guards all kind of have a good laugh. Say, yeah, a sex hydra.
Yeah, you know.
After about 15 minutes of banter, you see as Kusian returns with more guards, but also a halfling man and another dwarf.
Are these all the mayors?
She goes, yes, this is Edmund and this is Jameson. Now, what is so important?
I will open the letter. This letter right here clearly incriminates a particular Arthur Sin of involving himself in an organization known as Iron Solutions.
They both kind of look to each other. They all three look around, and they say, can this be verified?
This can be verified. I will pull up the letter work of the...
College guy.
We had a member of the college do a transcribe, and for you see the letters were written in a code from the Underdark. Also, they were in Draconic.
Edmund kind of adjusts his glasses and says, let me see it.
Yes, here you are.
He takes it and he begins to go over it, and he scratches his chin and
Hugo
shakes his head.
Like, it clearly implicates Arthur Sin doing dirty business in this city.
Someone has informed him that he has jurisdiction of this city, whatever that means.
Edmund kind of passes it off to Jameson and says, this is alarming. Arthur Sin
also, it might have something. It might have also something to do with that seance Arthur Sin performed about a night prior that went awry, from what I've heard.
You see Jameson kind of adjust himself and says, well, it's a good thing I turned that down. They kind of
What were you saying about Arthur Sin? He was going to do what now?
Oh, he was running to be another pillar of the city, a fourth mayor.
A fourth?
Oh, that would have been very bad.
Yes, very bad.
He goes, well, now it won't happen. Arthur's missing, first off, but this letter does implicate him in some fairly devious deeds.
Yes, devious indeed. Well, I have to catch the next airship out of the city, as I have other dramatic letters to deliver. But
yeah, Hugo's like, we're going to be hunting him down.
Yeah, we will be hunting him down. Yes, would you like for us to hunt him on y'all's behalf?
They kind of turn to each other. You see Edmund kind of nod his head and say, if you do bring him to justice, bringing him back here, he will face the full wrath of our court system. If you bring him back alive, that is. If you, in some way or some form, kill him, and he does air quotes, and he goes, we won't be able to gather information from him, but we'll see the deed has been done.
All right. Thank you very much. We will be on our way. We'd love to have your blessings as the whole town and whatever. But you can keep that letter. And, yeah. Goodbye. And I'll begin making my way to the door.
The guards kind of part as you leave, as they talk amongst each other. You three exit the city hall back into the main thoroughfare.
I will peek my head back in. Is everyone still kind of like standing in that area?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna yelp into the room, "Don't look out for the sex hydra," and I'll leave.
All right.
Sometimes hanging out with you is a real treat, Octavian.
I am a delight to be around, if I do say so myself. We need to go find that gilded badger.
The jewel badger.
The jeweled badger.
All right.
The sparkly weasel.
Yes.
Yes.
That'd probably be the best.
Platinum ferret.
The platinum ferret.
I'll save
it's
those
like
names.
Bahamut, but for go to the shipyard.
All right. You guys approach the large spire that is where the airships dock. You can see the elevators raising and lowering, bringing cargo and passengers.
We walk up to.
Do we see that
Kern?
The troll guy?
Oscar?
No. Yeah. Do we see Oscar?
You do see Oscar working off to the side, unloading some cargo.
I'll walk up to Oscar.
At least no, let's not bother him.
That's not
Hi,
We've
bad.
caused him
Oscar!
enough trouble.
Oh, no.
Octavian, we've caused him enough trouble.
He kind of turns and says, "Do I know you?"
No, I just wanted to say hi.
He kind of just half smiles and says, "Thank you."
Yeah, of course. Huh.
And he goes back to loading boxes.
At least he's doing kind of okay for
That's
himself.
good. You know what? You're right. I'm so glad that he's doing all right. I will turn
Hopefully
and
he finds a lady who can treat him right.
or a man.
I'm pretty sure he's very, very exclusively into women. If what we know about him is true.
I guess. I will turn and look for a.
Can I?
can.
Now that Octavian's mentioned it, I do kind of want to look and see if I can see Kern.
Yes, is Kern here?
Make a perception check.
I got a for perception. I got a 22 or 21.
All right.
I just got a nat 20, so
Fuck
for
yes.
a total of 23.
Okay. So, you both begin scanning the crowd looking for Kern and his dwarvish stature. You do see him on one of the elevators going up, along with 3 children and a woman who appears to be his wife.
Does he notice us?
Let me see. He does not seem to notice you.
All right. Good to know that he's leaving.
What ship did he get on? I want to get on that ship.
Okay.
We have a different ship to go to.
We do have a different ship.
Because I'm sure, I would assume they're not going into the direction that we're going.
Well, you do approach the ticket booth, and the
Yes.
woman behind the counter says, "Where would you like to go?"
Oh man, we're trying to go to the Pleasure City.
She kind of laughs to herself and says,
Osla.
"Osla?"
Yes.
She goes, "There's no direct flights to Osla, but we could get you
Oh.
close."
Close. We're gonna have to jump out of the ship.
She goes, "No, it's just
Fly overhead.
Where is that ship going? I point to Kern's ship.
that's headed to Black Core."
Black Core. Well, that's not where we're going. Disappointing.
Is Black Core close to
Osla?
Osla?
She goes, "No, it's actually close to Dextros. It's in the mountains. It's a halfway point. Ships go back and forth. Usually
Dang
shorter
it,
range ships."
We were
Dang.
informed to look for a ship known as the Sparkling Weasel, the Gilded Jeweled Badger.
She goes, the Jewel Badger. Well, from my records, they're not going anywhere near Osla. She goes, but the closest ship would be the Puff Dragon.
The Puff Dragon.
She goes, I know it's a silly name, but it's one of the
It's
best
not
ships
silly.
we have.
It's not silly. It's fucking phenomenal. Where's the Puff Dragon? I will slam my hand on the counter. I'm gonna kind of put my hand over my eyes like I'm looking up into the sky, but like, where is it?
She goes, well, it just docked a few minutes ago. It'll be taking on passengers within the hour, but if you'd like to buy tickets...
Yes, how much is a ticket?
Well, for your trip, it'd be 5 gold a person.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Easy.
So that'd be 20 gold total because of Dante.
I will pay for everyone.
All right, so you hand over...
My treat.
You don't have to pay for me.
No, it's fine. My treat.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Oh,
She goes,
right.
well-
Give me my ticket.
She hands you 4 tickets, and she says, enjoy your flight. It is quite a long one.
Oh,
She kind of looks at you and
Thank
winks, and she says, I hope you enjoy the city.
I am not going for the city. Going for one particular person to fuck. All right.
Pleasure
Goodbye.
She goes, well,
Yeah.
most people go there, but never mind.
Goodbye.
All right.
Yes. We're gonna get on the elevator.
All right, you ride the elevator up.
Okay, I have a question. When we get to the top, can we see Kern boarding?
Yes, you can see Kern. He's carefully having some luggage. He's not lifting it, obviously, but he's gesturing as men begin loading luggage into the hold.
I am his men.
No,
If
just men working at the docks.
Yes. I'm going to. Is there like a dock hand?
Make a perception check.
Perception. That is a 16.
16?
Yeah.
You do see a couple dock hands unloading and loading, and there's one off to the side writing things on a clipboard.
I'm going to walk up to the dockhand.
Okay.
I'm going to point at Kern.
He kind of sees you approach and says, yes?
Hi, yes. I might have missaw it, but I think that man over there, he might have some contraband in his luggage. I'm not entirely sure. I could have misseen it, but I just wanted to inform someone just in case what I did see was accurate.
Make a deception check.
God.
24.
24. He kind of looks up and he shouts over to the men loading. He says, stop loading for a moment. And he begins to approach. And you see Kern kind of turn and he makes eye contact with you, Octavian. And he kind of just passes out.
I think we've tormented this man enough, Octavian.
It was a goodbye.
You see him, the dockhand kind of approach and kind of grab Kern by the collar and wake him up. And he begins to shout at him and shout orders to begin searching the cargo.
Before he wakes up, I'm gonna try and run. Like, I want to get out. Like, so if he goes to look for me again, he doesn't find us. Like, he thinks he might be hallucinating.
Make a stealth check.
Oh,
Ooh, that is a 22 for stealth.
He kind of looks back as you dart behind cover into the crowd, and he kind of goes, wait a minute. And then he begins to frantically look around as the men begin to tear open suitcases and begin to go through it.
All right, let's get to the puff dragon.
Puff dragon.
the tough dragon,
Right.
yeah.
Do we see it?
Yeah, it's one of the larger ships. It's made for longer travel.
Hmm.
And as you approach, you see they are unloading currently. They haven't begun loading as they sell cargo to get off.
All right. Hello. Yes. We're here to board. Do you need us to wait before everything is unloaded, or can we board?
You see a half-orc gentleman dressed in some standard clothing kind of approach and says, wait till the ship's been unloaded, and then you may board.
All right. Thank you very much. Are you the captain?
He goes, no, I'm the first mate.
Oh, the first mate. Very much. And your name is?
My name is Bo.
Bo. Nice to meet you, Bo. My name is Sturt MacGuffin.
Make a deception check.
That is 25.
25.
You're playing this character just exclusively so you can make up silly names, aren't you?
Shut up. Shut up. No one's supposed to know.
He goes, nice to meet you, Sturt.
Sturt. Yes, it's like dirt but with an S.
He goes, well, Mr. Sturt, if you'll be joining us, it'll be... And he kind of looks you over and says, it'll be good to have an entertainer on board.
Oh, yes, you could tell. Yes, I'm quite the entertainer.
He goes, even on an airship, it's a number of days' journey to the nearest. And he kind of looks at your ticket and says, oh, you're headed to Oslo.
Yes, there's someone I haven't seen in a very long time that I need to, rekindle old flames, if you know what I mean.
He goes, well, airship travel isn't permitted to Oslo, but we'll drop you off close enough that you could hike there in a couple days.
That's no problem whatsoever. I enjoy a good hike.
All right. And he kind of turns back and...
Does
Yes.
he notice me?
He does see you two, and he kind of gets a little standoffish before relaxing.
These are my adopted sons and our pet robot.
We're not related. I'm not even.
Yes,
No.
I adopted them from an orphanage that only exclusively keeps adult men as orphans. Yes.
Sturt, we are literally the same age.
Yes, I know. It's very awkward and weird.
He goes, well, welcome aboard, I suppose.
Yes.
And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
All right.